Hi, I'm Jessamine Davis. Welcome to the Rios office in Los Angeles. Since the onset of COVID-19, we've sent our staff home to work remotely and took this opportunity to make some improvements to the office space so that people could return to work safely and comfortably. We have set up an automated temperature taking station in our foyer. We've set up very nice, subtle COVID signage that reminds people that in our building, they must always wear a mask, leave their personal belongings in the entry, and follow our various social distancing rules. We've created a new entry sequence for our office so that guests can check in, preview our work, and settle in before they reach their destination. In our locker room, employees as well as guests can stow their personal belongings, pick up any incidental items they need to work during the day, get a refreshment, stow their bicycle, or whatever else they need to do to get set. Hey, Andy.
Hey, Jess. So navigating the COVID world and our return to work, one of the biggest goals that we set for ourselves was to try to find joy and bring joy into the overall design. As you see behind me, this is evidence of that. We collaborated with Aaron Kai to generate a mural that brought color, spirit, life, and content into our workplace to make people happy upon their return. In addition, we reimagined what our kitchen could be and pulled it all together into a great experience in the office.
At the beginning of the stay-at-home order, we took a number of surveys of our staff to understand what office improvements would improve their experience the most, as well as how often they needed and wanted to be in the office. We took that information along with what we were learning from the CDC about social distancing and safe indoor environments to reconfigure our open office layout in a way that allowed people to be at work in a safe and joyful manner. And our CTO, Matt, is going to tell you more about it.
Thanks, Jess. After we started working from home, it was clear that remote working would be an integral part of our culture moving forward. We rolled out new high-end laptops to everyone that didn't already have one and implemented a universal docking system to create a seamless transition between working from home and working in the office. With the new cloud-based booking system, employees can reserve a desk up to 2 weeks in advance, find where their colleagues are sitting, and even book for their entire team. We've been implementing new solutions such as digital whiteboarding, touch displays, and digital drawing tablets to bring hand sketching back into our collaborative process. Back to you, Andy.
So this is our amazing model shop at our offices, switching into a new name called the Fab Lab. Over the past year, we've really amplified our potential with bringing in new tools and new space for people to come together, build ideas, build concepts for projects, and more importantly, invent solutions and bring ideas to the table for new products. One of the coolest additions that we've brought into our Fab Lab is the CNC mill. It has not only changed the way that we can deliver work, but it changed the way that we can imagine the work that we do. From prototyping to fabrication, our tool set has grown and allowed us to do so much more with inventing new solutions and developing products at various scales. I'm going to show you some great examples of that next door. Curiosity definitely gets the better of us, and we love to treat our spaces as a place to experiment. This year, one of our greatest experiments is the expansion into our 3201 building. Thinking big, we're looking at using this space to develop a great lab for interior landscapes. Much like a greenhouse, it's going to become a place for us to test ideas and figure out solutions for our future projects. As we navigate our COVID world, one of the biggest challenges we've had as an office is how to connect our employees who are at home with our employees who feel comfortable enough to come into the office. Behind me is one of the greatest case studies that we're using to figure out that problem and find solutions to solve it. Some really great evidence of some custom designs for our lab, stools to complement it, as well as some great upholstery. With this setup, we're bringing in a camera overhead to allow teams to come together and actively look at physical samples for the projects that we're working on. This connection between our teams at home and our teams in-house at the office is paramount and important for us to maintain a successful office culture. And that's it, it's a wrap. Thanks for following along and coming on tour with us of our newly renovated offices and our approach to the future workplace.